Welcome to the Metals Investment Forum. It's my great pleasure to have Camino Copper coming to here. Welcome, Jay.
Yeah, well, thank you, Chen. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, great. I mean, Camino has been an exploration story in Peru for quite some time. And then recently you start transforming that into a producer with the help of a Japanese company with their strong capital.
Yeah, you're right. We have been, we've got a platform to build a copper business starting in Peru, and we're drilling out our Los Chapitos project as we speak. But over the last year, we've been in an acquisition with Denham Capital, a large private equity group, which is a $12 billion fund. And then we brought in our partner from Peru, a Japanese mining company that they operate the Atacama Kozan mine in Chile. And they have another project, Arqueros, that they're building in Chile. And then our project will be their third project,
okay.
that they're working on. So this is a major acquisition. I've been working on it for 1 year, and it's March the 1st today. And so we close the transition at the end of March, which is a significant time for Camino because we move from the stature of a pure exploration company to an exploration and development company.
Wow, great, good, very good move.
Yeah, it's significant for us. The project is very doable. We just put a pre-feasibility study out yesterday on February the 28th. It summarizes a definitive feasibility study that was completed in 2021. So the engineering is done, for the project. And what it demonstrates is we can build a copper mine, an SXEW copper mine. These are the most cost-effective ways to build copper. It's like a gold heap leach mine in Chile. We can construct that for $142 million. We expect to bring in Japanese debt for the project. So after maybe 60 or 70% debt, the remaining equity would be about $42 million. And our partners, Nititsu Mining, will contribute 50% of that. So you're looking about $21 million for Camino to put a new copper mine into production in Chile. Wow. So we're quite excited about that. It's something that is very doable in the copper space.
Oh, excellent. We see that the copper has been become a critical metal in the United States and then highly sought after around the world. In recent treatment chart, TCRC actually went negative.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
So there's all these companies looking for copper concentrate around the world. So it's very good to be a copper mine.
Yeah.
But, even you don't sell the concentrate, but people are looking for, just because all the copper project, their TCRT is negative, so which means they can sell at a premium to the copper price.
That's right, and we sell copper cathode, which does sell to a premium to copper concentrate. There's two sides of the copper story. One is the demand side, which is electrification and the world moving to electric transportation and renewable energy, which is very metal intensive and very copper intensive. And then number two, it's the supply side of the story. And some of the largest mines in the world now are becoming depleted, grades are dropping, which drives costs up, which drives prices up for copper. So we see that we're in a very good period. And I saw this once before when I was working in China, and we went through a China cycle where the price of copper increased almost 7 times between 1999 and 2011. And then copper has been flat for the last, call it 14, 15 years. Yeah. And we see another move here. And again, driven by these two characteristics of a demand surge and also a supply deficit.
Yeah, absolutely. And also there's other new factor coming in, which is military spending. Unfortunately, we are going that because every country said we're going to put not 2%, not talking about 5% military spending, right? So you look at the drones produced in Ukraine from nothing to 4 million this year. Yeah. So, I don't know how long the war lasts. I hope the war stops. But even the war stops, there will be race to build more arm, more drones, more robots, more unmanned ships. So all these need material. And one of the key materials is copper. So a lot of people are saying, we could heading for recession, then copper will take a hit. But this could be very different. This time could be very different.
Yeah, look, energy and technology drive our global economy. And copper is the third best conductor in the world, next to gold and silver, which I know you like to invest in. And then aluminum is a distant fourth. Aluminum is a distant fourth, and so copper really is the enabling metal for this energy transition. And as you've mentioned, all these technologies that are driving our economies, and including AI, and you mentioned drones and these other factors. That's the demand side. So we've recognized this. We think the copper price has been flat, as I said, for the last 10 or 15 years. So Camino has been active trying to acquire as much copper as they can in what we think is the beginning of a copper cycle. And so that includes Los Chapitos, which we're drilling on in Peru. At that project, we've got Nititsu Mining again as our partner. They're funding that project 100% currently. We're drilling. They're earning a 35% interest into that project. So we like it. Nititsu Mining came out of Chile to enter Peru, through Camino. They think that that Peru is underexplored, underdeveloped. So they think this is the area that you can make major discoveries. And lo and behold, Rio Tinto, one of the largest mining companies in the world, thinks the same thing. Mm-hmm. And they went and staked ground immediately adjacent to us in Peru.
I saw that.
Yeah. So and more importantly, some of the largest mining companies in the world do recognize that there is a need for new copper sources, new copper supplies. And although we are there to drill, another SXEW or oxide copper mine, Rio Tinto is there because they think there could be a much larger deposit in the geology that we host in Peru. So we're operating on two fronts. The acquisition front, which again closes at the end of March. We think that's very significant with our partners Denham Capital and Nititsu Mining. By the way, Nititsu will be once we finance the mine, Nititsu will be they will take care of the construction and they will take care of the operations. So what we've been trying to do as we build the company is, minimize, mining is inherently a risky business, but we've been trying to minimize the risk as we go. So in Chile, we've got a project that is permitted for construction. We've got our main environmental permits. There's other secondary permits that we will get over the next year, but we can start construction. With that, we've got a reserve category project. We've got definitive feasibility studies complete, and we've got a mining partner in the jurisdiction to help us build and construct.
Oh, great. So in your study, what's the NPV of this project?
Yeah, right. So the NPV is about $118 million US, and we're buying the asset for an asset value of about 0.3. And the terms of the deal are such that Nititsu provides the cash component of the acquisition, and we provide either equity or cash, for our portion of the acquisition. And it's backloaded. So some of the milestone payments are at the start of construction, and then production, and then 1 year after production.
Oh, okay, good. So it looks like a very highly leveraged copper price. Even at the current copper price will be profitable, but hopefully when copper goes up, you will have the leverage on the upside.
That's exactly right. Yeah. So we positioned ourselves so that what we'd like to see is a copper cycle where we're in production and generating cash flow.
Great. So how long? What's the plan of construction? When do you think that this can get into production?
Yeah. So we'll close at the end of March, and then our next milestone will bring in a debt facility for the project. With the debt, we'll add in the equity component, and we'd like to make a production decision by the end of 2025, so that we can start in earnest construction 2026. And be a producer in 2027.
Well, great. I know you're so confident about this project. You're putting a lot of your money into the company recently.
Yeah, we invest alongside our investors. We just did a small raise last month, and I participated on 10% of that raise, as did Denham Capital participated 25%, and other insiders invested in that raise. And so we're shareholders alongside our other institutions and retail shareholders.
Okay, great. Well, good luck. Hope to see more progress.
Thank you, Chen. And I should say, alongside your investment as well. So thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay, as always, I love the story. I think one day this will really take off.
Yeah.
Just like their previous ventures.
That's correct. Yeah, thank you.